December 21st, 2013. Guys, we're looking at Earth-facing images from SOHO. We're still getting a lot of debris coming in, some smaller objects, and we're getting some that are larger than that. And watching this area in the squares that comes in. Now, they took out 30 minutes of, of images right after this. It looks like a square, but if you bring it up, you can see there's three fairly nice sized objects. Look compared to the sun. Now, the sun is the size of that white circle, and it would take 109 Earths to go across the face of that white circle if you laid them side by side. Pretty nice sized objects. And again, we're getting some stronger flares. This one, right below it, you see that white arc. Now watch. Bam. These are powerful CMEs. And we got a spike on the proton chart. You see in the green line there? That's a hard hit. And you saw there's 3 M flares. That's picking up. Now, what's happening, you can't see it in this image, but when I switch to this is an overlay of 3 cameras. That dark blue triangle is a coronal hole. That is solid heat. It's so hot there, not much activity is going on. It's just so hot, and it's Earth facing. Now, we're at that 24-degree tilt. We're so close to it. That's our maximum tilt. That's extreme weather because your wobble is greater. Now, we're going to have extreme weather, and you guys are aware of this. I'm not doing a weather report necessarily. I'm showing you what is happening today because of this tilt in that coronal hole. We're getting extreme amount of moisture coming out of the Gulf. And where I'm at in central Mississippi right now, it's t-shirt and shorts. It's 72 degrees outside. It's extremely warm, and because of that warm Gulf air, it's going to collide. It's way too hot for December here, guys, even in Mississippi. I've seen it come in November like this, and a lot of people got killed. We don't want to see that. But before daylight, I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. It's supposed to be getting worse along the front line. Now, north of here, it's ice and sleet. You guys have got to be careful traveling and watch for power outages. It's a good time to have backup heat, backup plans, things like that, a little extra water. But look at the temperature gradient here. Again, in central Mississippi, you see it's 72, 73 down in New Orleans. It doesn't take long. You get into Arkansas, and you're in your 40s. But this is coming across our state, guys. And Mississippi happens to be the bullseye for this one. And let's look at from a satellite from the entire top half of the globe. Where you see the darkest red come in and plan over Africa, that's where the sun is at that particular time. But this is not centered. If you look at this blue circle called our vortex, you can see that normally if it was straight up, it would be dead in the center of the black triangle. But you can see that, and they say it has been shifting north and west towards Russia. But guys, also notice where Fukushima is. You've got it. I'll pull this up. But to the left there, there's a spin coming down, coming across Fukushima, then Kamchatka, Russia. It hits Aleutian Islands, comes across. So you've got ice and snow up there, but any of this moisture could be highly radioactive. It was last week. I have not seen the reports today. But right there is Fukushima. You see that front. Now, these are current, but it's been going on, guys, for 2 years. We've had extreme weather all over the world. Last week, you saw, and just a few days ago, go across Ireland and Scotland up that coastline. That's the edge of this vortex, guys, and they got extremely high gale winds. We've seen it snowing in Egypt and Jerusalem. It's a tremendous amount of things going on. But right now, today, in the South, there's going to be tornado warnings start to pop up. If you remember last night, just as the edge of it came in, we had a couple down around the Natchez area, guys. Every time this happens this time of year with the heat difference, we lose lives. I hope that everyone takes extreme care. A lot of people want to travel and shop today. Or your kids are going to go out and do some Christmas shopping. Do you really want them away from you today as this comes through and tonight? And if a tornado hits your house, I've been caught in one before, guys. It's pretty dangerous. If one, you could be gone just like that. So you got to be ready physically. You got to be ready spiritually too. Don't forget that part. Be ready at any time to meet your maker. We're never guaranteed another day. But everyone be careful. Heads up.